And let's say the height, I would like the height from this line to the center line here to be about 45 mm. Just type in a dimension, okay? And you notice the sketch is slowly turning black in color. Okay, and maybe for this line over here, let me dimension it from the center line, okay, and call this 40 mm. No, not 40, let's make it 20. Okay, and from here to here, this is 55. Okay, now how about this line over here? Okay, I have not dimensioned the height yet. I'll click on this line over here. Okay, let's make it 25 mm. So there you go. Now the sketch is black in color. And if you try to move any of these lines, you notice that you won't be able to drag any of these lines around. What we have done here is we have sketched half of the sketch. Now, let us use this command in the sketch tools called the mirror entities to copy this entire black sketch across the center line that we have created earlier. So just click on mirror entities. In the blue box here, this is where we will select the lines that we want to mirror. So let me select all these lines. And for the next portion, under mirror about, we will select the center line as our mirror line. And straight away, you will see a preview in yellow being shown to you. So this is one thing good about SolidWorks. It always shows you a preview before you commit to making a change. Now that we have our 2D sketch, okay, it's time to turn this 2D sketch into a 3D model. So we'll go to Features, and let's use the Extruded Boss Base command. So what the Extruded Boss Base command does is, it adds a thickness to your sketch. And well, initial designs, you may not know certain dimensions. You can always have the freedom of dragging this drag handle here, okay, in specifying the height of your design. But however, if you already know certain dimensions, you can input the dimensions here. So for this case, the height of this should be 40 mm. So I click on 40, hit OK, and there you go. We have our very first 3D model. And if you take a look at the feature manager, okay, you have a feature here called Extrude 1. And if you expand this folder, there should be a sketch inside called Sketch 1. Well, this sketch is the sketch that we have created just now. And for the extrude feature, you have specified the height of the sketch that you have added to this sketch. In the next step, we're going to add some rounds or fillets to our 3D model. So this is the command. Okay, you go to the Features tab, select the Fillet command here. Just click on it. And under the Fillet command, you get to specify the radius of the fillet that you are creating. So for the very first fillet, we will create a 20 mm fillet. So make sure you change the radius to 20 mm. And next, let's go and click on the different edges that we want to add this fillet to. Okay, so I'll start off with this edge over here. I'll click here. It shows you a very nice preview in yellow. This edge over here. This edge. And let's move my mouse a little bit. And this edge. So we have selected 4 edges. Okay, let's select 4 edges on this side. This edge, this one, and this one. And to end off, I would like to add a fillet to the neck as well. Okay, just select the 2 edges here. Okay, so once you're happy looking with the preview, just hit OK, and the fillets have been created for you. Now the next thing I'd like to do is I'd like to add 2 30 mm fillets to this edge and this edge as shown here. So just go to Fillet, change the radius to 30, okay, pick on this edge, rotate your model around, and pick on this edge. Once you're happy with the preview, hit OK. There you go. Now next, we're going to add two 5mm fillets. So I go to fillet, change the radius to 5mm, okay, and select this edge and this edge over here, and hit OK. There you go. And I will end off this portion with two 10mm fillets. So click on fillet, change the radius to 10mm, pick on this edge and this edge, and there you go. Now what we have done so far is to add material to our 3D model. Now how about removing material? Well, in this design, I would like to create two holes, one through hole here and one through hole on the other side of the strut. So before we can create this cutout feature, we will need to create a sketch. Here inside SolidWorks, you can either sketch on the different planes like what you have seen earlier, or you can sketch on any flat face in the model. So for this example, I'm going to sketch on this flat face over here instead of using a plane. So to start a sketch, let me just select a face to sketch on, go to the sketch tab and click on the sketch icon. And straight away, you know that you're in the sketch mode because once again, you can see the red color origin and the confirmation corner. So let me just go normal to this view. Okay, now let us use the circle sketch tool. So click on circle and we can start sketching. So if I like to sketch a circle concentric to this arc here, all I need to do is hover my mouse over the arc and wait for the center point to appear. And we can start sketching our circle here. Let's do the same on the other side. Hover my mouse over to this arc, wait for the center point to appear, and start my sketch right about here. There you go. Now, okay, we can add a dimension to one of these circles. Okay, just click on the dimension tool, click on the circle, and place our diameter dimension. So for this case, this is a 20mm circle. There you go. As you can see, as I change my dimension, the sketch will update as well. Now, how do I tell the software to make these two circles of same radius? To do that, all we need to do is go to this button here and select Add Relation. Well, earlier I mentioned that our purpose in sketching is to constrain the sketches. Okay, we have done so with